It's okay, you can put it over here, girl. You can put it over here. Pup. What's up here, pup? Up here? You want to put it up here? Go ahead, up here. Go ahead, up here. Where are you gonna put that? What's up here? Up! 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 Come on up! Up! You can put it up here. Up! 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 Come on up! 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 Okay. Oh, my puppy.
Welcome to Hollywood.
Hello! Hello?
We're all soldiers now. I'm in no rush.
I don't like
True self is
standing
without
around.
form. I'm looking forward to working with you all.
This is my kind of city. Lights, camera, action!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
We are all pilgrims on this mission. Under attack. Pain is an excellent teacher.
Helden sterben nicht.
They have returned.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
The shadow of doubt.
动住，不许走！
I am on fire. There is no weakness asking for help. My thanks.
Helden sterben nicht.
Discord on Diva up on the high ground. Discord. Oh!
Огонь по готовности.
The cycle begins anew.
Much appreciate that.
Personne n'échappe à mon
Fallbacks
regard.
area.
The shadow of doubt. Experience tranquility. There is disquiet in your soul.
Discord on Mercy.
Огонь по готовности.
60 seconds remaining.
Do what you were. My ultimate is charging. Do what you were.
Fire at will.
30 seconds remaining.
True strength does not always lie in victory.
Make sure to die on point like a man.
10 seconds remaining.
Here, let's push in with my ultimate. Oh, fuck. Nice.
Victory. Play of the game.
Experience tranquility.
Winner.
Hard work is its own reward.
Do you really want to be with me? I can be dangerous.
You okay, puppy? You okay? Come out here and get some water. Come here, girl. Get some water here.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going? Hello.
What's up? I'm at work right now. Kind of bored, so felt like
Go now.
chit chatting.
Oh, hell yeah. Remind me again who I'm speaking with? I can't see my Discord channel. This is, Kalen?
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm just playing some Overwatch. Do you play any of the new update?
When did it hit?
Well, it's, the 10-year anniversary. So I think it was yesterday.
I'm guessing it.
Now
Okay,
arriving
cool.
at
Yeah, no, I haven't played yet. I've been kind of juggling a lot of games. My cousin and I play games. He's like 6 months younger than I am, so him and
Yeah.
I have been kind of grinding like RuneScape and Rocket League a lot.
Yeah.
And
I was
then-
actually just about to play some Hanzo, kind of, thinking about you too.
Oh hell yeah,
Honor
that's my jam,
is
bro.
all I have left.
You would be a Hanzo
I'm
main.
feeling right as rain.
Yep. My favorite, dude.
So you've been playing, you said RuneScape?
I'm sure, but I suppose
Yeah, so I've been playing old school, and then I play. Well, I play a kind of a lot of games. So I play
Yeah.
Overwatch with like the kind of like the Bismarck guys, and then I play Rocket League with my buddy Zach. You met him the other day.
Yeah.
And then my cousin Tristan. We play a lot,
2, 1.
and then
Racing.
Zach and Tristan also play RuneScape.
Spot the payload.
And then I play an MMO called Black Desert Online.
Every soldier needs a cause.
I played that since like 2018.
Damn. It's like 8 years.
Yeah, I played that game almost since it released. I think it released in like, I want to say 2016. It came out in Korea, and it came out like a little later in NA. And then I haven't really played as much lately just because it's such a game. But I really like Rust.
Yeah.
Probably one of my all-time favorite games. It's just that it's, you have to have so much time to play the game.
That is definitely a lot of games.
Yeah, I have more, but I kind of juggle around too. Like occasionally I play this game called Realm of the Mad God. That game's fun. I don't know if you're into like roguelike, but that game, it's kind of an old school roguelike. Pretty fun though, I really like it. Hey,
Yeah.
say no fucking no.
So the Overwatch update, they brought back Overwatch Classic. So it's like got way less heroes, like original heroes, original abilities. So it's pretty cool. Tori didn't really like it as much. But we figured out how to play ranked together with him on console and on controller. He just has to like turn off aim assist, I think. And then it puts him in a different pool, like a mixed pool. So that's pretty cool. So then we can play that with Colin, yourself, myself, and whoever else.
Hell yeah.
So
Oh, is that why you can't play ranked? Because the whole...
with other people on controller because of the aim assist, yeah. But if they turn it
Oh,
off,
really?
I think it's something like that.
Oh,
Tori
that's
was the one who figured it out.
That she's so dumb. What fucking street am I on right now? 11.
Are you walking on foot?
Currently I'm...
Still got some fight in me.
Yes, but currently I'm not. I'm kind of
Checkpoint.
running around just like freestyling my route a little bit because I have I don't know, I picked up this job really quick just given my past experience at UPS. Plus, I've also worked at I worked at A&B Pizza in town
Yeah.
here as well, and so I really know and understand Mandan. It's not like
Yeah.
it's hard, to be honest. It's a grid.
Yeah.
It's really easy to understand, but
Pay attention or you'll wind up dead.
so there's a lot of times that I kind of just freestyle what I'm doing because it just makes sense to me, and it's also easier on certain routes. Kind of just developed a little bit of a habit. But yeah, I am walking. This is a full walking route.
Nice.
They literally don't put anybody else on this route because I am the fastest person
Yeah.
on this route.
I've got you in my sights.
I think my fastest time was literally yesterday. I got this done in like 6 hours and like 6 hours and 40 minutes,
Damn, what would it
which
take?
is pretty crazy.
What would it take somebody else to do?
Oh, someone else.
10 hours?
No, I mean, most people probably, yeah, close to 9 or 10. And then there's one girl who's pretty quick. She can do it in 8 if it's like a easier day. Yeah, I'd say like if it's like a new person, they're probably not gonna finish most of it until close to like 10 or 11 if they're able to work that long.
Yeah.
Bionic healing ready for you.
It's not that it's like really that confusing. It's just that it's the longest walking route that they have. So if you get like full coverage, which a full coverage day can take me 10 hours if I have a shit ton of packages as well. But I usually finish full coverage days in like under, which is pretty intense. It's a busy day for sure.
30 Zulu's putting in his possibly his 1 month notice today, unless they'll give him the hours he wants, and less coming in when people call in sick and shit like that. And then he also possibly was gonna have me give him a ride to the DMV so he can get his license back, so that would be big. Because I give him a lot of rides. And I was like, yes, I will definitely give you a ride to go do that. No problem.
Right. That's good. Holy fuck. So nice today, man.
Yeah, it is nice out. I was at a 5th grade track meet today.
What?
Yeah,
Why?
well, my cousin Jason, he's got a 10-year-old.
Oh, okay.
So I went to support her.
Still fighting.
She did shot put. And yeah, it was alright, and then we left early. She left early too. She was upset that she didn't place.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could never be that
I mean,
competitive side of myself again.
Yeah. It was loud there, a lot of kids. I did see Stavin and Rocky Stavin. I didn't say hi, I just, noticed them. But
Wasn't that like a coach?
the girls' coach, yeah.
Yeah.
Rocky Stavin was like an OG coach, I think,
Oh, cool.
because they're old.
They can't get away.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
You were in my flight path.
Yeah, I'm glad I hopped in the Patriot alumni chat. I didn't think anybody would pop in.
Yeah, I mean, I see you in there.
Yeah. I saw it said you were online on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah, I leave my computer on all day.
Yeah, I feel that.
So it's just like
Redeploy.
permanently online. at home, but most of the time I'm just listening to music during the day. And then since my girl and I's time zones are so different, usually around this time I chat with her, but she has been busy as fuck today, so she got the day off and she had a bunch of shit to do. Her brother is visiting his girlfriend. He's dating someone in the UK. And then a bunch of other stuff she had to do. Was fucking running around town and helping her mom do stuff.
Yeah, I gotta
Play of the game.
apply it. I got a application for Who Hut.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, sick. I fucking love Hoo-Ha, bro.
Yeah, actually, I have leftovers warming up in the microwave as we speak.
I'm a big Hoo-Ha enjoyer, man.
Yeah, you gotta get y'all every time you go. You gotta get the $6 box so you can have another one to go home.
Here's a $6 box.
Yeah, you get a
didn't
to-go
even
box,
know
but
that.
it costs money. But you can really fill it full. So that's what I do. I mean, we went a couple times. Tori and I were. They didn't charge us for the box, just one time actually, but for both of our boxes, we didn't see it on the receipt, which was
But
nice.
there was one time I went, and the guy there just gave us like free dessert. I love that place.
Yeah.
I feel like the people that work there are pretty friendly. So
I think so too. Yeah, and I feel like as far as if I want a serving job, it's pretty easy because most people are going up to the grill and you don't actually have to bring them out food, you know? But you can still serve them alcohol and get tips from that. You probably do get less tips overall, but I figure since I've never done a job like that before, a serving job, that would be...
is the base pay all right?
I have no idea.
I feel like that's one of those places that I feel like might have a slightly better pay just because it's not like like you said, I don't think you'll be getting like the biggest tips, but
Yeah. My dad gave a good tip. I think, pretty sure. But, yeah, delicious.
oh,
So good.
wait, this is right. Okay, well, it's weird. Ugh. I don't know why today, but my legs just don't want to move.
Yeah.
Ugh. Gotta keep going though. We're so screwed today. We have two of our new guys are on routes they've never done. And then one of our people called in sick, so we have a full route that's just sitting there waiting for somebody to go back and do.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I'll probably be here until 7 p.m. to be honest.
Oh wow. You're
Or
gonna go
actually,
pick up slack?
I don't have a choice.
Oh.
That's my job. So
Yeah.
when you first start out as a when you first start out as a delivery driver, if there's no open routes, you just the starting job is called a PTF. It's called part-time flexible, which doesn't make sense because it's a full-time career position.
Yeah.
But essentially what you do is you just make sure that you take overtime from everybody else, and then you're pretty much always the last person to go home.
Mm.
So if there's anybody that's a regular, if we're full staff and there's no routes to cover, essentially what I do is I take one of the regulars' packages. So then that way they can have an 8-hour day, because that'll basically just guarantee that they have an 8-hour day. And then I go around and help anybody else who's kind of behind, right?
One
Yeah.
shot, one kill.
To make sure that they hit their 8
Enough
hours.
waiting around.
If they want to try to keep the regulars closer to 8 hours, And then my job is to take overtime.
Ash always did hate the food.
And then, but yeah, I mean, most days are just long as fuck, to be honest.
Do you do 4? I mean, it'd be nice if you did 4 days a week. You had a 3-day weekend,
Yeah.
but you probably don't.
No, where's, you know, fucking what they would have. I work, shit, there's some days I work 6 days a week, and well, the thing that's about that though is, so technically,
1.
we're under like specific contracts through our union where we can't go over a certain amount of hours, which is 60 hours, right? So we
Yeah.
can't go over 60 hours in a week. And then, so basically what they'll have me do is they just try to set it up in a way where I can still work 8 days a week, but they'll have me on like 2 of the days I am only allowed to work 8-hour days, and then I have to go home, you know?
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't mind it. The problem that I have is that there's a lot of people here that just, I feel like, don't have lives outside of work. And so they just like
No one can hide from my
lost their
sight.
day to get a longer day, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm the type of person that, you know, like I go to work to come home. You know, I want to go home and enjoy myself.
Yeah.
That's like the worst job to do for that, because just constantly having to stay here until like as late as possible. Yesterday, I think, was the first day I got off early in like 3 weeks. And the only reason, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, that I got off early was because they forced me to go home because I was about to hit 60 hours.
Yeah.
It's like, it's kind of crazy. But the pay's freaking nice, dude. Like, I get fatty fucking checks.
That is nice.
Obviously,
You get
'cause I
overtime
work
pay?
So much overtime. Oh,
Yeah.
That's why my checks are so crazy. I think the last check I had was like $3 grand in 2 weeks.
Damn. Damn. It's nuts. You could buy a nice ass computer with that one paycheck.
Right. That's definitely the most enticing part of the job, is the pay. The work is a pain in the ass sometimes, but you know, I like it for the paychecks, so can't complain too much.
Yeah.
And to be completely honest, actually, I was really hesitant about taking this position because part of the reason I quit UPS, so I used to work as a driver for UPS,
Yeah.
was literally because I hated the winters.
You what?
But,
You hated the.
I hated the winters.
Oh,
the
yeah.
winters.
That's fair.
But UPS, well, I hated the winters and I kind of disliked the work a little bit too, because the problem with the work is that someone else loaded my truck in the morning, which sometimes gets messy, right? Because if they don't do a good job, that affects the rest of my day.
Yeah.
And then the other problem I had with that was that it's way heavier lifting, right? Because UPS doesn't really have like a limit to how heavy packages you get, right?
I remember once
So, like,
ordering
there
a
was-
bunch of weights and plates and like
Yeah.
like 300 pounds worth.
Yep.
That would be kind of shitty.
That all the time, and I've literally had to like move like an arcade machine by myself.
Oh my god.
I
Dolly?
had to move 3 of them. I mean, yeah, but
Still.
still, you gotta prop it up and get it out of the fucking truck.
Yeah.
It's just a pain, but that job is crazy good because after the way their union contract works, after 4 years, you're making 6 figures.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. but you're gonna be busting your ass. So.
My team needs never die. Repositioning.
I really like doing the overnight work for UPS. Sadly, it just wasn't enough hours.
Yeah.
That was really nice. Basically, they have, if you're ever looking for a job and you want to just get hired immediately, UPS loading shift, they start at like, I think the earliest they start is close to like 3:30 in the morning, and they go till about like 9:30. It's like 22 an hour, and they hire just about anyone. No drug test, nothing. It's a nice little. Also, the nice thing with that is you could do that and then get like a part-time job, kind of like how you were thinking, like the hoo-ha stuff.
Yeah.
And if you work with UPS after 9 months, you get they just added a new contract not that long ago. I don't know if anything's changed, but after 9 months of staying with them for part-time, you get they pay for your health insurance and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, which is really fucking nice. But sadly, it just didn't work out for me because I didn't know what I wanted to do as a second job for like part-time, which was like where I got kind of tripped up.
Yeah.
But I really liked it. Also, union stuff is always nice because management's like never allowed to yell at you.
Really? I like that.
Yeah, that's like, yeah, that's literally.
Been yelled at
part
a
of
time
it.
or two.
Yeah, like you can't, they literally cannot yell at you. And if they do, you can get them in trouble.
Yeah, I just am not a fan. People getting angry and just like a chill, you know?
That's like the great part about union jobs, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And then also with like that part-time stuff, I think it's after, I think it was 8 years, you max out your pay. And for a part-time job, the max you can get is 32 an hour, which is insane.
Yeah.
Right? For like a part-time, like maybe 4 to 5 hours fair.
That is nuts.
And I think if you stay there for, I want to say 25 years is when you get your retirement. I really liked working at UPS for the morning. I just couldn't make it work.
Yeah.
But now I'm probably just gonna stay at the post office stuff. I was planning on doing this for maybe like 10 years and then trying to find a different position, like an office job or something else.
Or work for yourself with all your savings, start something up.
No, I'd still work through USPS. They just
Okay.
have the way that USPS hires is they only hire clerks, which is the like customer facing stuff and kind of like the back room shit. And then they hire drivers outside. But there's a ton once you make it into USPS, then you can hire or you can apply to jobs that are internal.
Yeah.
Right? Which is like, for example, like a driver trainer. You can train people to drive and you can train, you do all of the like training stuff, right?
Yeah.
Or they have like other office jobs and things like that. Or you could become a postmaster, which basically you just get your own post office and you manage it, you know?
Yeah.
Supervisor positions, all that stuff, right?
Doesn't the post office have its own like postal police of some kind?
What was that?
Don't they have like their own special forces, like a post police, like U.S. Postal Service police? I think they have a thing for that.
I don't know. I know that there's like days where management will come and like follow us around
Yeah.
and make sure we're doing our job right.
In that video I sent you about the vehicle that you drive, I think I thought I saw something mentioned about how they all have their own like police technically or something weird, you know?
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's for like suspicious packages and I don't know.
Oh, sure. Yeah, they probably have stuff like that for sure. But pretty much all of those jobs are going to be like internal positions, you know, like
Yeah.
you have to already have worked for the post office or like you have to be already like hired onto the post office to get
Yeah.
jobs like that.
The cool stuff.
I suppose is like a good and bad thing, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna stay here until I'm ready to until my legs don't want to do this anymore for the most part.
Somebody wouldn't really be able to do the job on a bicycle, would they?
There's this boy. No, he's got training this week. Yeah. Yeah. I think 4 or 5. Yep. Have a good day. Sorry.
You're
I'm
good.
on my business part of my route. What'd you say?
Oh, I said could somebody do it and ride bike?
Oh no.
I didn't think so.
Probably not around here for sure. But maybe in some places. This is the only one I have. Yeah, maybe some places they have stuff like that, but not around here.
Yeah.
Nor do I really think that would be the most kind of like efficient thing, to be
Mhm.
honest. The problem with that, it would be like security, you know, because you have to leave your bike somewhere and you'll have like
Mhm.
mail or packages just sitting there that anybody can just walk up and grab.
Yeah. How many packages are you carrying right now?
And none, I got all of them off already.
Oh.
So the way I do it, well, the way I do this route specifically is so this route is all of the east part of Mandan. So I do in Mandan you have avenues that go north and south, and then you have streets that go east and west. And so to start my day, I start on like 2nd Avenue. I go up and I do the 200 and 300 blocks for streets. So I basically go up 2nd Avenue, do 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th Street for packages. And then I stop because I have 2 loops that are on 5th Street and 2nd Ave. So I do those. Drive down 3rd Avenue. I drive down 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th Avenue and do only packages. And then I go back to 1st Street. I do mail.
So,
Then I do like 2 loops of mail around like 1st Street. And then I do basically the rest of my day's packages like immediately after that. And then I just go back to only doing mail. Because I really don't like carrying packages around with me. It's kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Technically we're not supposed to do that, and my boss does kind of get on me about it sometimes because I don't know. I'm done. Here, one sec. I gotta go get this one.
Yeah.
I'm here.
But yeah, my boss does get on me about it a little bit because So how we're supposed to do it is like, we call them spurs. They're basically all of the smaller packages, like the little, like those little like Amazon bags,
Yeah.
or like the little like orange kind of like envelope looking things. Just like anything that's smaller is supposed to go in your satchel, and you're supposed to carry it with you, because their idea behind it is that if you're kind of like multitasking during your route, you're gonna get more done. But I think that's really dumb, because if I go on a loop or whatever, and I have in 9 small packages with me, right, all stuffed into my thing, and like half of them are for like the middle to the end of that loop, I'm carrying that around the whole time. And I'm gonna be freaking tired, right? Because it's extra weight that's around my shoulder. And I don't know, it just wears me out. So basically all of my smaller stuff and packages I drive. They try to tell me that, like, in their opinion or whatever, the way that USPS wants you to do it, they say that it's more efficient to do it that way, but I beg to differ, because nobody else does anything as fast as I do these routes. And like, how are you supposed to argue that I'm not being more efficient than everyone else? Right?
Yeah.
Like, it's just not possible. Like, I'm clearly being more efficient than them. And they're probably doing it the way that is advertised, right? Like the way they're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
Now, I just don't really care. The other thing too that never made sense to me on why we even carry a satchel with us is because this is one thing that falls under safety that I was concerned about, because UPS has this as one of their guidelines for safety. It's called like repetitive stress injuries, right?
Yeah.
So for example, like one of the things that they stress is like the way you close your door, right? So if you're like still sitting in the truck, or you don't like face the door, like let's say you kind of are like looking away from your truck and you just kind of like throw the door closed behind your back almost,
Yeah.
If you do that for every day for, the next 10 years, you're going to throw out your shoulder, right? Or things like that, right?
Yeah.
And I think of the satchel the same way, right? Like I'm carrying this thing around my shoulder, which is putting extra weight on me. It's smacking against my fucking knees all the time, which hurts, and I get annoyed. And it's just like, to me, it seems more of a nuisance than anything, right?
Yeah.
And so I don't know, I don't do it. I'm supposed to, but I don't care. They can blow me for all I give a fuck. I really doubt they're gonna fire me for that, but who knows, maybe.
Maybe.
I would really hope not, because kind of fucking stupid for them. I'm probably one of their best employees. So. That's New York, everything else. How's it going? What's that for you? Have a great day. Yeah, dude. When the stock was inspired me, I'd be like, what the fuck? And to be honest with you, I don't even think they really can anymore.
Because you've been working there so long, and union and everything?
Exactly. So basically after 3 months or 90 days, you become a union, like the union protects you. And so like, if they ever did try to fire me, the union would most likely fucking stop them and be like, yeah, you're not. They'd have to have like a damn good reason. And the only good reason they could possibly have would probably be that I'm kind of late for work every morning.
Oh.
Which isn't. I don't know. It's mainly because
I
of
can
the fact
relate.
that. Yeah, the biggest problem with it is that there's tons of construction on Main Street Mandan, and I have to drive from North Bismarck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is kind of a pain in the ass, but I also found a way around it. I just take the second exit instead. And it saves me a little bit of time, but they're not going to be able to even do that anymore because I'm literally moving 2 blocks away. So I'll never be late again.
Yeah. That's nice. I don't even know where the Mandan post office is.
It's right downtown. I don't know if you know. Are you familiar with Collins Avenue?
Yes.
It's like literally what splits Mandan from east and west. It's like 300 Collins. It's like
Okay.
right. But, yeah, I highly doubt that they would ever even consider firing me because everyone speaks so highly of me here. And for good reason, I work my ass off, so.
Yeah.
Plus, I've also been given a lot of compliments from like residents and customers. Doing all right, how about yourself? Yep, have a good day. Yeah, there was like probably like 3 days ago, I was on a route and some random old guy like came out to the side of the street and was like, oh, he's like, you do such a great job, you're so fast. That other guy takes so long to get our mail here, and half the time we don't even get it.
Oh.
What the fuck?
It's
I
nice.
was like, I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't hear what you just told me.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this truck
So
is
you get
such
to
a fuck.
go ahead. Tell me
What's
about
up?
your truck.
No, it's just a pain in the ass.
They're all old and
No.
they're all like,
They're all shit.
yeah.
They're fucking garbage cans. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say you get to wear earbuds while you're working, and
So technically, I'm not supposed to
yeah.
by our rules, but no one listens to that. So
Yeah.
I just do it anyway.
I mean, you can't. There's
I'm
no
pretty
radio in there.
Yeah, no.
No air conditioner. I'm guessing. No heat.
There is AC and there's heat, but they don't really work the greatest because these vehicles were made in the 70s,
Yeah.
and they're also they're basically done fixing them. So if they ever have a problem on them, they try to fix them if they can. If they can't, then once they crap out, they're just getting rid of them and replacing them with like their new fleet that they land.
They have a new vehicle.
Yeah, it's
like-
ugly as fuck.
So electric.
I don't
Maybe
know if
not.
it is electric, but they definitely look goofy as fuck. You should look them up. They look so weird.
I think they might have been included in that that video I sent you that about the what is it, the Grumman LLV, long life vehicle.
Yeah. Hi. How we doing, Jay? Good to hear. Have a good day. You remember Cheyenne?
Like a person.
Yeah, she was on the cross. I think she was in your guys' grade. She was on in cross.
Play of the game.
Just kind of
Uh,
short.
Cheyenne
Kind of
Fleck.
remind me of like. I think so.
Yeah, my sisters were like best friends with her.
I've got you in my sights.
Yeah, she works in Mandan. See her every day almost.
She works at Mandan.
She works in Mandan. She
Oh,
was
okay.
at like a credit union in town, but
Did she have Was she kind of like a little bit shorter, but also had like huge?
Yeah, she reminds me of Laura Labor.
Yeah. Yeah, Laura Labor is also huge spirit.
Dad.
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah, she's married to Jaden Russell. I went to fucking Northridge with him, I think. Like all the way back in elementary school.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Cheyenne is married?
I think she's married to Jaden Russell, yeah.
Oh, cool. I have no idea who that is, but
Yeah, I think I went to
or
like school with him all
good
the way
for
since
her.
like elementary, possibly. At least middle school for sure.
Good for her. Glad to hear that love is being spread around.
Hmm. I wonder if my sisters were at the
God.
wedding. I don't know. I think there was something about them maybe not liking Jaden that much. And maybe they didn't get to go.
Sure. How is Mandy and what's your other sister? I don't remember the other one.
Kaylee, yeah.
How are they?
They're both doing good. Mandy's so Mandy's um not straight, so she's got a girlfriend.
Okay.
And this girlfriend was married and had like two or three kids. And this
Alright.
woman, Kirsty, got a divorce and Mandy's living with Kirsty, so I'm guessing they do a thing with the kids, you know, where the kids go
Sure.
see the dad either every other week or every 2 weeks or on the weekends or something like that. But she's out in Devil's Lake. They're both physicians assistants. Yeah. They're
Okay, cool.
yep, so she went to medical school and all that. Kaylee's in Montana. And she's got a boyfriend she's had for a long time. He's kind of he's all right. He likes craft beers. He's got a long beard. He's just like really liberal, and
Oh, sure.
like doesn't like people who aren't, I guess, who don't agree with him. But otherwise, we just don't bring that up, and we have a good time at drinking craft beers and whatever.
Sure.
So she's doing good. You know I'm from a sperm donor, right?
No, I didn't actually know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, so obviously I have a good dad here. You know, he's been my dad my whole life. He was, you know, I mean, he knows we're not his from sperm. Like, anyways, he's gay. He was in the closet, and we're from
Sure.
sperm donors, test tube babies. But we did some DNA tests, and we have like, I don't know, like 30 of us or 20 or 30 of us, like half brothers and sisters from our sperm donor.
Yeah.
So
It's kind of crazy.
yeah, so there's more. So like I also have a sister Lacey in town. She's from my mom, and then my mom had 5 kids. So she has we have another half sister whose name is Val. She lives in Colorado, so I got to see her a lot when I was living there. So
That's cool.
yeah, so we're all kind of spread out, but Lacey and I are both in town.
Did not know that. It's
Yeah.
an interesting thing.
Yeah, we figured out one of our half brothers, who's twins, was doing some crazy research. All we had is like a donor sheet with very little information on it. We had the year he was born, year his parents were born. We had that he was going to school, chemical engineering, and then I think medical school. And we had like the year his parents died, his grandparents when they died. Just kind of some extended family dates of birth and death and stuff. And we have a half brother who figured out who it is, and he's a doctor because he was in medical school. We did have that info, and we found this doctor guy who looks like us. I don't know how we've confirmed exactly that, but when you see a picture of him, and you kind of see it, you know, in all of
Sure.
us. So that's pretty interesting. He's got 4 kids. He studies like medicinal mushrooms, like not necessarily magic ones, but ones that he uses in his clinical practice to help people who have chronic illness.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, stuff like that. So I've listened to, like, I don't know if it was a podcast or just like something on the radio, but I've listened to some stuff. He was talking about mushrooms and just being healthy, stuff about COVID. There's something that came out during COVID time. So I should probably like stalk him a little bit just to learn more about myself, you know?
Fair.
Because I was into mushrooms before I knew he was. Um, so it's pretty cool. I should send you a picture of him.
Sure, man. Feel free. That's pretty neat, though. I never knew that about you.
Yeah. That's why we're triplets. I mean, I think 4 eggs were implanted, fertilized. 3 of us made it. That's pretty good. I mean, 4 would have been. I don't know that anybody can carry 4 babies and not have. I mean, that just sounds dangerous.
Crazy.
But yeah, triplets. So they were planning to have us for like 10 years. Trying, you know, some people have trouble getting prego.
Yeah, it happens.
Now active.
I will not leave a broken world behind.
Like small little 4 stops that I get to drive, and then back to walking all day. Oh my god. I'm so mad I fucking came in a little late today,
Yeah.
and I've been using this same truck. So we got one truck from Bismarck as like a hand-me-down, and so I've been using that truck like every day for the past like 2 weeks. And then today they gave it to somebody else, and I was just pissed this morning. And then they gave me this truck I fucking hated. So annoying. It's just like, for some reason it has 3 different keys
Yeah.
for every fucking door.
Damn.
And then the window, you can roll it down, but rolling it back up is like a pain in the fucking ass. And then, yeah, I don't know, I just don't like this fucking truck.
Yeah.
And then it's just really annoying to get into gear.
Oh, is it a manual?
No, it's an automatic. It's
Okay.
just like fucking, the transmission is shit.
Yeah.
Put it in drive and it just takes 10 seconds.
Yeah. My car's a little slow to
I'm
get in,
also-
switch gears.
Also pretty sure this is the same one where the horn doesn't work if you try to push it, but randomly throughout the day it just starts honking the horn.
Really?
Yeah,
That's-
so I got kind of embarrassed one day because there was like a family of like 5. They were walking their kids, and I just like parked, and then all of a sudden it just started honking the horn, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I'm sorry, it has a mind of its own.
That's tough.
Yeah. Yeah.
This music stops for no one.
I'm definitely behind what I was at yesterday, that's for sure.
If you had been there earlier, would you have gotten the truck before the other guy, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's the first thing I do when I come in is I grab my truck. But I was just like 5 minutes late. And, well, the other thing too is he probably wouldn't have gotten that truck if. So when you're new, people like hold your hand a lot, right? And
Mhm.
so when you're like, because we do what's called like casing in the morning, and the guy explained that, where we basically have like certain mail that isn't already organized, and so we have to like case it. And most of the routes they have like a dedicated truck, but the problem with the route that they have me cover, which is, to be completely honest, fucking annoying that it works this way, but the route that they have me cover,
Epic.
I can't drive the fucking vehicle that they have for it they have a different vehicle. It's called a ProMaster. They're basically like the bigger Dodge vans. You ever seen those rolling around? The
I'll
like
look it
super
up.
tall ones.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so they have those. For this specific route, you have or you're supposed to drive that. Well, the problem is the guy who trains people to drive those isn't allowed overtime. So basically all of his time is spent training like the new people coming in, and then he has no time to actually train the people to drive cars because he's also the same guy that's supposed to do that.
Hmm.
And so I've never gotten trained on it, which is dumb. So I have to drive a different vehicle, like the typical standard LLV. And we only have so many of those. And we also have like a bunch of new people. So, like, half the time I just don't get the vehicle I'm supposed to drive. And it's just freaking annoying.
I can see that.
Pain in the ass. Because if I drove that ProMaster, I wouldn't mind it. They're so big and it's like actually kind of nice seats. Like AC works. They're newer, right? But I might get on them about it and be like, hey, look, if you guys are gonna keep putting me on this, like I want to fucking drive the vehicle that I'm supposed to.
Yeah.
So then that way other people can use these things and I don't have to.
Hmm.
Not that I have a problem. I kind of like the LLVs. They're kind of nice to drive over the we have like a minivan. I don't know. I like the minivan too, but like specifically that one's a piece of shit. Like the fucking on one half of the car, the AC doesn't work. It just blows out hot air. And then one of the windows just won't roll up, but it'll roll down. So if you accidentally roll it down, you just can't get it back up for
That
like most
happened
of
to
the
my
day.
car window. My car window is still down. I was scooping snow out of my seat this winter.
Oof. That's
It's
awful.
only down like a couple inches, 2 or 3, but it's just enough that like if there's enough snow, there's definitely snow on my seat. It's definitely a wet seat. but
Oh,
I have the new motor. I just have to have I either have to put it in myself or have somebody put it in. The switch, motor switch thing.
yeah. Yeah, I could report it, but most likely nothing's gonna happen because they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, well, those vehicles need to be. They do contracts just like they do with the military, where it's like they give it to the lowest bidder. You know,
Oh, weird.
who can make
Yeah.
the vehicles or make the airplanes or whatever it is. It's really weird because obviously that's not like so the Grumman LLV is made by like a military contractor who makes like, and I think the design might have been made by I don't know who made the design, but it's actually a shortened S10 frame.
Mm,
So like the wheelbase is shortened from the S10, but it's that same like uh drivetrain, I think, or something like that,
sure.
from like an S10. Um, I'm guessing that's like a Chevy S10, maybe. I don't know, but
Yeah.
but uh, yeah. I mean, you probably know more about that vehicle than you'd get out of that video I sent you, but I just remember
You're a
the
piece
guy
of
saying that in there, and then yeah, that it was like a military contract type thing where they have this contract and then they just find the lowest bidder. It does, those things do hold up though, through
Oh
potholes
yeah.
and
Oh yeah. I'd be slamming this car
oh
through, man, damn, dude. I do not care. I mean, obviously, I'm driving the speed limit, but most people in Mandan, they have their like cars and they're driving like 5 under because the roads are terrible.
yeah.
No, I'm going the speed limit and I'm just my goal is to break the damn car.
Uh, do you have
Give us a new one.
is it tough? You probably never have
What, broke a vehicle?
broke a vehicle.
No, no. I mean, obviously, if like just the other day, my car was idling funny, so I took it in to get oil put into it, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like actually sabotage the thing,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
For sure.
But I'm gonna drive it nice, that's for sure. I was the same way with the UPS trucks too, but those things are a little nicer. The heat still sucks on those in the winter, but they're just so big that it, you know what I mean? Like they all run pretty well. The only thing that's wrong with some of them is that they have like weird little things. Like one of them, the UPS, like the emergency brake light's always on and it dings all
Mm.
day.
Oof.
That can piss me off having to listen to that.
That would be so annoying.
Yeah. All you listen to all day.
My car doesn't really like the snow and the slush, so sometimes it'll come on when it's really snowy and slushy out.
Yeah.
But it definitely doesn't do that all day long. It's just like a traction control thing when it doesn't have traction.
Yeah. I actually don't mind driving them, but the only thing is some of them are so freaking old to the point that they're like we have this one the the girl who has the route, she calls it Bessie.
Mm-hmm.
And Bessie doesn't like hills. Literally to the point that when you're going uphill, the car will just give out on you.
Mm.
It's so insane.
What's the solution to that?
Start it up again.
Oh.
Because like they're not gonna fix it. That's the thing, is they're all being phased out. So like if it basically craps out, they're not gonna try to fix it. They'll just do like regular maintenance stuff, like obviously like oil, tires, brakes, that spark plugs, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
But nothing else. Like if it's engine damage, they're just retiring them.
Does it get replaced by a newer one, or then you just use a
It
different one?
No, since we're in Mandan, so it
Yeah.
gets replaced by a Bismarck fleet one,
Mm.
and then Bismarck gets one of the new ones until there are, I guess, fully out with all the new ones, right?
That's capital city
then-
privilege.
Yep, pretty much. I mean, it makes sense though. To be fair, like Mandan's way smaller,
Yeah.
like half the size. Our workload is nowhere near as heavy as theirs, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Because I do see a lot of the Bismarck people, like when I'm driving back into work, I'll see them still getting out delivered pretty much all the time.
I'm sure they love that.
Oh yeah. I love spending my entire day at the post office. My favorite thing. Might as well pitch a tent here some days. I do really like my job though.
Yeah.
It's nice to I think the part I like the most about it is just being outside all day.
Yeah.
The winter time obviously blows, but even then it's really not that bad.
Dress warm.
Cold. Yeah, just dress warm and
Get a sweat going.
don't think about it too much. Plus, the other thing too is then you have the excuse to move a little slower.
Yeah.
You can't really complain when you're in a foot of snow. Not that I ever get complaints, to be honest.
Mhm.
Not a single one, honestly. Nobody's ever had one complaint given to me.
It's good. Sounds like you're a good employee.
Oh yeah. And I mean, to be honest, about like, I think it was like 5 years ago, 5 or 6 years ago, I kind of like went through like kind of change in my demeanor a little bit.
Yeah.
And that was one thing that I really wanted to start doing, was have like a better work ethic and care a little bit more than everybody else. So ever since then, I've kind of always been a really good employee. Time to do the longest fucking part of my day, the trio. Typically takes me like exactly an hour to do. Park in one spot and I do 3 different loops from the same area. Ah. I've become a regular at this one coffee shop. They don't even ask me what I want anymore. They just fucking punch it in.
Right when they see you walk
It's
in.
bad. Yep. Because I'll have my own coffee at home, make it, and then I just bring it to work with me. But I just go there and I always get like a sausage breakfast sandwich. And the second I walk in, they're just like, sausage breakfast sandwich guy. I'm like, yep. That's what they know me by.
Which coffee shop is that?
It's called Buck and Bean.
Haven't heard of it.
It's right off of, it's right basically in the same parking lot as A&B. Kind of newer, I think.
A&B
Looks
Pizza
like a new
Mandan?
building. Yep. It's not bad. I like their breakfast sandwich. It's
Yeah.
good. I had their breakfast burrito once, and that was kind of mid, but pretty small. Dude, yesterday my dad made like street tacos for dinner. Oh my god, I had 8 of them. I ate so much food. I smashed some tacos. He makes like really fucking good food. He's been retired for a while and he just like loves cooking.
That's awesome. I love cooking too. I used to cook better when I first went vegan.
I am not a, I mean, like I can cook food and I can cook good food, but like I hate it. I just like, I get so bored. I'm so ADHD when it comes to certain things, and with that in particular, I just like feel like I can't sit down and cook a meal for myself. It takes too long.
Yeah.
Like one of these fucking has a certified letter. I'm sure. I don't think it's this. Oh, this has a tracking number on it. I gotta fucking bring a stupid satchel. I hate this thing. I think what I'd like way more is just like a fanny pack.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking nice.
I'm a big fanny pack guy.
It'd be like perfect. I could carry the scanner, my keys, the dog spray, and that's like all I need. Cause
Yeah. You get those dogs?
I've never had to spray a dog yet. I have had some close encounters. But yeah, if I need to spray a dog in the face, I will mace the shit out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I am not getting bit.
Is that provided by them?
Yeah. Yeah, we get dog mace.
Pepper spray's good for that too. Or probably the same thing.
It's pretty much the same thing. I think it's more catered to dogs. Pepper spray might be a little bit more intense.
For humans.
Yeah. But I don't really want to have to do it, but there's
Yeah.
also so many people that have huge dogs. So it's like I'm not gonna get bit by a dog.
For sure.
I'm good.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
You could also have dog treats.
No. I think we do have some at the office, but I would never, because we're not even supposed to technically approach
Mm-hmm.
the house with a dog at all. Um, and I never do because I really don't want that over my chest. If it does bite me, and then there's an investigation.
Oh
And
yeah.
if it breaks skin, then it's pretty much gonna get put down. You know?
Really?
Yeah. And so like I just don't even want
Yeah,
to.
you don't want that.
Yeah, that's the last thing I want is for someone's dog to get put down.
Yeah.
So I'll pretty much always just mace it if I can.
Or
I
would,
had
in
one
theory.
close call though. Yeah, the closest call I've had, I didn't even have time to really react. Luckily, the dog was on a collar, so it was on. I'm not familiar who you are with Mandan, but you know how there's like a lot of alleys.
Yeah.
I was basically coming out of an alleyway, and the guy had a truck in his driveway, which was right along the alley. And then, hold on one sec, I gotta go
Yep.
into a business. Oh, never mind, they're closed.
Oh.
I was coming right along the alley, and I walked around his car, and it was like one of my first times on this route, and I didn't know that he had a fucking giant dog yet. And so I just walked right around the back of the truck. So I didn't take anything wide at all. And right as I came around the corner of that truck, there's just a massive fucking pit bull already waiting for me because
Yeah.
he could see me under the truck and he was quiet. And lunged at me. Luckily, what I did was I like turned my hip to the side and it literally brushed past me. And in that moment, I saw that it was on a leash. So I just took off and ran to the street.
Yeah.
And,
But he like came at you.
oh yeah, he lunged at me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's about to eat my shit. But it did not bite me. And I got away. I was like, I was so close. About gave me a fucking heart attack.
Yeah. I can imagine.
And now every time I go to that street, I take that corner really wide because I'm not fucking with that dog. Thing was huge. I've had a couple other close calls too. There was one like probably like a month or so ago. This guy was outside. Luckily, the owner was outside with his dog. And it's like it's basically one of those split homes. It's like 4 different units in one house.
Yeah.
And I walked around. You have to like walk from the front of the house to like around the side, all the way to the back, because that's where all the mailboxes are. And so I did so, walked all the way around, got to the back. And right as I turned the back corner, there's just a huge dog there. I don't know what kind it was, but it was gigantic. And just staring at me, starts growling and barking and like approaching me pretty slow. So I pulled out my dog mace and I was just kind of like talking to the dog. I'm like, whoa, like cool it, like easy. And then the owner came running around the corner and was like, oh, get over here. He's like, I'm so sorry. And no worries, man. Like, as long as the dog doesn't try to bite me, we're good.
There's a nasty golden retriever near my mom's house on 4th Street that they don't really have on a leash when, I don't know what's going on there, whether they're coming and going or dog's just chilling. But there was one time where I thought I was gonna have to either mace it or shoot it because I got my dog and theirs isn't on a leash. So if it comes at us, I'm either gonna have to pick up my dog or if I can't, then I just have to be like quick on the draw with pepper spray or or whatever
Yeah.
else I got.
Yup. It's scary, dude. People's dogs scare the shit out of me. I have not been bitten yet, and I have not had to mace a dog yet, which is good.
Yeah. Not
But
yet.
hopefully it comes to macing it and not getting bit, because we did have someone get bit a couple weeks ago. It wasn't too bad. Honestly, it looked like she took more damage because she like basically what happened was the people tried to come to the front door and like talk to her,
Yeah.
and the dog slid through the door, and she had a package in her hand, and she like tried to use the package to block, which is like what you're supposed to do, which, to be honest with you, I don't understand. This is another thing I don't understand, is why they tell you to do that first before, because then it's more likely to bite your hand,
Yeah.
which is kind of stupid. But yeah, so she put a package in between them, and it bit her arm from doing that. And then the person's house was on the top of stairs, so she was walking backwards and slipped down the stairs.
Oof.
Yeah. And then ended up like jumping over the fence to get out of there. Apparently the whole time she was like fussing the shit out of the owners.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do not want that to happen.
No.
Okay. The few times that I had my scares, other than the one where I blatantly was being an idiot, I've been ready. Dog mace out, just waiting.
Because you kind of know where the dogs are at a certain point. I mean, some of them can still jump out at you, but
Yeah, there's a couple that I'm actually coming up on one of the houses where the little gate for their fence is so low and their dog is just huge, right? And so he like comes and sticks his nose between the gate right where the latch is
yeah.
and like starts jumping up. So I literally watch the latch like open sometimes, but then it'll like fall back down. And then of course the owner will come out to like look through the window.
Yeah.
She always gives me like a stank eye because I have the mace in my hands already.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, look, what do you want me to do? I'm not getting bit by your dog.
Yeah. Not today, not ever.
Yeah, if there's ever, like, even if I just see somebody outside with their dog, sometimes I'll try to like call to them and be like, hey, I have mail for you. But honestly, most of the time I just skip their house.
Yeah.
They can have their mail tomorrow.
That's fair. When I worked for, I only made it 3 days, but I worked for Amazon. I did the 3 training days, and I never made it to the first shift. Because those were like 10, 12-hour days, and they didn't want to give me days off that I had planned, like when my sister was visiting me. This was when I was living in Colorado. So I didn't make it. I didn't make it to the first day, but they told us, yeah, to like just skip houses that have dogs out, and not just avoid it altogether.
Yeah. Which is the smartest thing to do.
Yeah.
To be honest. We kind of suck to... Because the thing that's, I guess, a little different with the post office is they do an investigation. But at UPS, since we're contracted union, they have everything, like, it's only union. So, because that's like the weird thing with USPS is they're government-based, but they're also unionized and privatized.
Yeah.
Which is really weird. Whereas UPS is only unionized. So in their part of their union contract is if you get bid, that dog, no matter what, if it was your fault or not, is getting put down.
Sad.
Yeah. And people don't understand that because I've had people even be like, well, my dog's so nice. And if you just say this, and I'm just like, lady, like, I deliver to hundreds of people a day, right? Like, and that's not including everybody that I have to deliver to. I'm not always on this route. Like, you have to understand that, like, I'm not going to trust your dog. Ever. No. I'm not going to learn its name. I'm most likely not going to learn your name unless, like, this becomes my route forever. Right? Like,
Yeah.
it's just not happening. There's just no way. You can't expect me to remember everybody, every dog, every... Just not possible. Especially with me. Like, I latch on to numbers better. So, like, I'm really good with remembering, like, the way routes are orientated based off the number. Right?
Yeah.
So... But like names, I don't remember like a single person. There's only one route. It's the route I'm on. I remember one person's name because he gets so much fucking mail. He gets like fucking 30 pieces of mail a day.
Damn.
It's insane. Like, you can't expect that I just remember every encounter, and then also like I'm gonna know that like, oh, your dogs are totally friendly. And what happens if they're not one day?
Yeah. You never know when
They
a
might be
good dog
friendly. Yeah.
gets the wrong
They might be
idea
friendly
about you.
every single day, and then one day, for some reason, they don't like me anymore, and now your dog is getting put down.
Yep. And you
And
have
then,
a
of
hole in
course,
your
I swear
hand.
they're gonna. Yeah, and then the next thing too is like, what's gonna happen after that? Then you're probably gonna fix it. Well, you should have done that. It's like, okay, well, a week ago you didn't tell me that. You know, like a week ago you were like, my dog's so nice it'd never bite you. There was only one house in Bismarck when I worked at UPS that I like trusted the dog.
Yeah.
And it was simply because of the way the dog reacted when I would approach the house. So what would happen is the second I would pull up the dog, they always left their dog outside. The second I would pull up, the dog would run over and grab his little squeaky toy.
Yeah.
And the whole time I was in their house, he had his toy in his mouth.
Yeah.
Which made me feel more comfortable, right?
For sure.
Because in my head, I feel like that's a trained dog, right? Like,
And cute.
yeah, right? Like, they trained the dog that if people come, fucking put a toy in your mouth
Yeah.
so it doesn't look aggressive, right?
That's
like,
smart.
it can't bite me because I see it has its toy in its mouth. Which is like, yeah, I can respect that. That's good training. That's great. I trust that dog way more. Oh, fuck, I forgot this fucking letter. Damn it, I gotta take that ball. That says 2 things back. Damn it. It's whatever. They're there till like 7 anyway. Yeah, most people's dogs I'll never trust, especially a man. Not
For
to
sure.
be stereotypical, but there's definitely a lot more shady people here. It does have a PO box. Okay, cool. Dang, my girl is still doing shit. She was out all day because she had to go buy like food and do laundry and like her day off or whatever. And her mom wanted to go out and do stuff. got home a little bit ago, but she's doing like her nighttime 2-hour long shower and skincare and fucking.
Hot bath.
No, they don't have a bath.
Oh,
She always cries about that. She always wants to take a bath,
yeah.
but she's
Baths are nice.
not comfortable going out in public in like swimwear. Obviously, with me, she's more fine with it, but she doesn't like going out in public doing that. She really wanted to get into saunas, but once again, she hates going out in public and like that.
Yeah.
So she just doesn't. I tell her she should because it's really good for women to do heat therapy things.
Yeah.
I've been kind of more interested in like women health. I don't know why, but
It's fair.
mainly I guess for her sake.
Yeah.
Because she always asks random questions. I'm just like, I don't fucking know. Like, not a woman, but I took it upon myself to take an interest. Have a good day. Yeah, there was this girl I met in town at one of my buddies. He threw a little get together at his house and mentioned like this women's health podcast that she listened to. And so I was like, oh, I'll listen to that. And so I started listening to it and found out some interesting stuff. Yeah, apparently women are not very receptive to cold therapy things like ice baths. It's really
Yeah.
bad for them.
I believe
And
it.
then, yeah, it has like stuff to do with like there's like uteral constriction or some shit, and also it like is really bad for regulating hormones, and there's just a ton of stuff. Basically, like the only way that you should do it is if it's like 55 degrees Fahrenheit and you only do it for like 3 minutes is like what they consider to be ideal.
Yeah, well, like, when I went and swam in the river and I got an infection, the doctor was telling me about how it could be from the cold. Like, people can randomly get it from, like, the snap of cold. It caused this crazy, crystallization in my foot.
Sure.
It could have been 2 different things, so they gave me 2 different antibiotics. So that makes me weary of, like, going swimming in a cold pool or even a coolish pool, or like just swimming at all in the river this summer. Although I want to go kayaking, but like I really like sitting in the steam room at the YMCA.
Yeah, I think men are better off for both. So men have positive effects with heat and cold, which is weird. Also, I never knew this, but apparently for like, I think even into today's like modern medicine, which is kind of weird, apparently women have been historically considered as smaller men when it comes to, yeah, have a good day. When it comes to like medication and like just in like the like health industry in general, women have been considered smaller men, which is how they like treat them.
Yeah.
So when they prescribe like a medication, it's not even necessarily that it was like tested on women for women. It was just tested on a bunch of men, and then they were like, okay, well, we'll just lower the dosage and give it to women. Which is
So
kind of crazy
yeah,
because we're like nothing the same, right? Like our bodies and the way everything works is completely different.
so I'm not like a redhead. I'm not a ginger. I do have a red beard. But redheads have this thing where they need more anesthesia when they're on the operating table. So I had surgery on both my wrists. I had like carpal tunnel releases. And apparently I was like reaching over at my arm while I was on the operating table, and they had to give me more anesthesia.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah. So And that has like, it's related to me not quite being a redhead, but having some of those red-haired people genes.
Interesting.
Yeah. Some people call me a ginger. I say daywalker. I got blonde hair on my head.
Funny daywalker,
Yeah, it was those South Park episodes.
right? This is the worst part of my day, dude. I have to walk past like Domino's and Taco John's and Dairy Queen. I'm so hungry, man.
Do you bring snacks with you?
Nah, typically not. I'll go to like the gas station occasionally and just pick up one of those like kind bars. But I can't really eat too much, otherwise I get super sluggish.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really like that because then I work slow. And I hate that.
Yeah. You'd rather just be done quicker.
Yes. Always. Yep. Have a good day. Yeah, I'm on my big business loop. I'm gonna go to fucking all of the businesses on Main Street right now. Ugh. And then afterwards is like the longest one I have to walk. This whole thing typically takes me like an hour, but it's just a pain in the ass. Have a good day. It is nice though. There's a bunch of cute girls working at Prices.
Nice.
That's how my girl is in there.
Yeah. I won't.
You know, I can admire from a distance.
Yeah. You can look, you just
Not
can't
too,
touch.
not too creepily. You know.
That's why I want to go back to Bismarck State College, and part of the reason why I want to go back to Bismarck State College and be on the cross country team. Being on a team is cool. There's also pretty girls on that team, and I'd be like the oldest guy there.
Right.
Hopefully I'd run fast too.
Oh, I don't think I could run anymore. I mean, maybe I do walk a lot, so my cardio endurance is pretty high. But like, dude, I just don't think I could do it. I'd be so burnt out because of work.
Yeah.
I want to get back into lifting. Hi.
Yeah, and you have a nice setup to get back
How's it
into
going?
lifting.
Doing all right. Enjoying the weather. Yeah, right. Yep. Have a good one, man. Good to see you. Sorry, that's a family friend, cousin. I don't know.
Oh, nice.
He works over at Taco John's. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, you
I
have a
wanted
nice
to
setup
recruit him.
for doing workouts.
Yeah, dude, I've been losing so much, and I eat like a motherfucker. I think when I started this job, I want to say I was like 180, and now I'm down to, I checked yesterday, I was 158. I really don't like being that light, dude. I really liked when I was like at 180, but I just can't help it, man.
You're over
I have to
180?
eat like a freak. I
Oh,
I
okay.
used to be. When I first started here, I was like 185, 180. And I like that weight. I feel like I look like big, you know, like bigger. I kind of like the extra weight. But all this cardio I'm doing now I'm down to 160, so I might start fucking downing like mass gainer and start hitting the gym.
Smoothies.
Yeah, literally smoothies and fucking throw like protein shakes and protein powder and stuff in there.
love smoothies. Beefcake. You could get that beefcake.
Yeah, I really hate being like under. I think like 170 is when I feel like the best. I feel like I like being around like 170 because it's not like too heavy.
Yeah.
180 sometimes is still a little too much. Just because I'm shorter too. It's not like the healthiest, but I feel good at like 170. But I just can't stop losing weight. I just walk around so much. All right, this guy's kind of chatty. I gotta.
Okay.
I'm gonna try my best to get out of here as quick as I can. Hello, how are we doing today? Sounds great. You as well. Take care. Okay. I literally have to like walk away from that guy. I have to walk towards the door. Otherwise he'll chat my ear off all day. Hello. So many people out and about today. Nice day. What are you doing on Friday?
I don't think I have any plans. There's also fights on Saturday, I think. Is it Saturday or Friday?
Yeah, I think it's a fight night for Saturday.
Well, there's that
The
Ronda Rousey
actual-
card with Nate Diaz.
Oh, is it like a different thing? Like
Mhm.
not UFC or what?
Mhm.
Oh,
I think
I
it's
didn't know
on.
that.
I think it's on Netflix.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Ronda was. Has she been active?
No.
That's weird. Huh. Kinda
She's
cool.
fighting. Yeah, I don't remember who she's fighting.
Is it boxing or is it?
It's not
MMA?
boxing. It's MMA. Yeah.
Oh, sick. What? Nate Diaz is fighting MMA again? What the
Yeah.
fuck? Weird.
Yeah, we love Nate.
Who's he fighting?
Is he? Well, he might be fighting Mike Perry. And that might be MMA. I know you think bare knuckle, but I think they're fighting MMA.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a weird sign up or weird. What am I trying to say?
Weird thing
Setup.
to happen. Unexpected.
Weird card.
We
Yeah.
didn't think it was coming. Yeah.
Yeah, shit. I thought Nate was done. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of old and full of mold.
His last fight was pretty obvious to watch that he was pretty. Didn't really have the gas tank anymore.
Yeah. And it's just, you know, I don't know. He's just taking so much damage in his career.
Oh yeah. He was always just a stand up and fucking.
Bang kind of guy,
he
even
did-
though he had the jiu-jitsu and
He had
everything.
good chokes. Yeah, he had some good chokes, but most of the time he was just fucking getting hit in the face or hitting someone in the face. Oh, where the fuck are we? Oh, I missed one for this house. People back. It really is a nice day out. Holy fuck. This morning was a little too odd because there was no wind. Now that the wind picked up a little bit, it's cool. I think that's one thing a lot of people complain about in town is the wind. But dude, if it wasn't for wind here, man, I'd hate my life.
Yeah.
This,
As long as it's not that hot kind of wind, you know?
yeah.
Because that's a thing.
Yeah, this morning was so bad. It was just not windy at all, and the sun was just beaming down. I felt so drained just immediately. second I started walking around, I was just like, oh, I'm gonna be doing this right now. Oh, I was sorry. I was gonna ask him on Friday. I might be moving, or well, I
Yeah.
am moving. If you're free at all,
Yeah,
be
I'm
nice
really
to
good.
have
I'm good at helping people
an
move.
extra
I
set of
helped Tori
hands.
move his mattress and his box spring and his television all in one go.
Yeah, I don't really have too much stuff, to be completely honest with you. Just like all of my clothes are kind of already in bins anyway. The only thing I really have is my bed and my like I just have like a foldable table for my computer. So it's like
Yeah.
nothing crazy. But my computer is fucking heavy as shit.
Yeah,
And
you got a big box for your computer, don't you?
it's a mid tower, but it's all glass. It's all fucking fiberglass.
Oh, okay.
It's like it's heavy, dude. It's fucking heavy.
Yeah, I can help with that. You have the day off on Friday?
Yep. 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 I have the day off. I just have to be there at so the thing is the people haven't been fucking very responsive lately, so I don't know what time my move-in is supposed to be. Probably gonna call them a little later here and figure it out because I need to be there at 10 a.m. because that's what time Midco's coming over.
Mm.
Oh, come on. What are we doing? Fucking stupid. There's a crosswalk there and this girl just isn't fucking paying attention. I about walked out in front of her and just got fucking ran over because she's just not looking.
It's not good.
Yeah, fucking stupid. I should have caught myself a little fucking check,
Yeah.
some workers' comp,
Ooh, my
sued
back
that
hurts.
bitch.
Ah.
Yeah, she was going way too fast, dude. That could have been
Yeah.
not good. Jesus, that is fucking crazy. Some people, man, no fucking awareness whatsoever.
I saw a cop that was on his computer while driving. Like, you know when they're like below the speed limit, slow, and then also not paying attention, like looking at their phone. It was like the same thing as if somebody was looking at their phone. He's looking at his fucking computer. Cruiser number 9.
Jesus.
That was a couple days ago.
Yeah,
I almost wanted to call it in. Like, yo, this guy's
should
not.
have.
I know. Not paying attention to the road.
They would have fucking did it to you, so
Yeah.
might as well as do it back. Fuck them.
Fuck the police.
True.
The thing is
Come
I think
straight
they
from
know
the
my phone
underground.
number. Young cracker got it bad because he's brown.
What?
Not the other color, so police think. They have the authority to kill a minority. Fuck that shit, cause I ain't the one for a punk motherfucker with a badge and a gun to be beaten on. And thrown in jail, we can go toe to toe in the middle of a cell. Fucking with me, cause I'm a teenager. With a little bit of gold in a pager. Searching my car, looking for the product, thinking every cracker is selling narcotics.
True.
Little NWA for you.
Facts. Okay. I'm gonna take a small little break. Normally I don't, but I'm fucking sweating nuts right now. I mean, I definitely take both of my breaks. Yes, I do that.
Half
No
hour?
sarcasm whatsoever. We get two 15-minute breaks, and then if we want, we can you can opt into having a 30-minute lunch, but I don't take it because I just
Would rather
can't
get
be
done.
fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, I don't even eat lunch. Like, I don't want to
Yeah.
fucking eat a bunch of food and then go walk around. That sounds miserable.
Definitely slows you down.
Yeah. Also, it just doesn't sound fun, you know?
Yeah. Working an extra half hour longer too then.
Yeah, I suppose the nice thing is I could just take the lunch and then not eat and just fucking sit here and waste 30 minutes, but
Yeah.
They technically though, I don't think they can make me work an extra half hour longer, so I still get off at I would still get off at the same time.
You just get paid a half hour less.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh shit, I forgot to
It would
take
just
my
make it so that
antibiotics.
I'm here later every day, which I don't want to be.
Yeah.
I really don't want to be. I'm already here too fucking late.
Puppy. You come out here, Libby. Come here.
Oh, I need to sit on my ass for a little bit. Let the lactic acid build up so I feel slower.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Come here, puppy. I'm gonna lay down
It's,
and cuddle with my dog for a little bit. Come here, girl. I got a good dog.
yeah, we have a nice little puppy. He's
Yeah.
cute. He just is a little shit sometimes.
Yeah. Does he get spoiled?
Yeah. He's definitely spoiled, but he's getting older, but he just doesn't like listen to other people other than like me, my mom, and my dad.
Yeah.
So like if it, for example, I had Zach come over while my parents were gone and I was working late to like watch him a little bit and he would just take off. And luckily, I taught him some tricks. He knows bye-bye. So if you tell him we're gonna go bye-bye, he'll and open up your car door, he'll jump in your car.
Huh.
Also, if you we have these little like beef jerky sticks, and if you just bust one out, he if he sees it or smells it, like he'll fucking instantly be up on your shit like, "Ooh, give me some." And that's like a good little trick to snatch him up.
Yeah.
But
Libby's a good listener. She's smart. She's a good listener. But she mostly listens to me. I mean, if it's between my dad and I mean, she'll definitely come with me and listen to me first. I mean, she's my girl, so she's better.
right.
Oh.
Oh, dude. I don't want to have to work till 7 today. This is gonna blow.
I mean, so like with the whole unionized thing, if you just said, "Ah, fuck it, we need to be done today at 6," would they be able to fire you for that?
Oh no. If I went into my office pissed off as fuck and was just like, I'm going home, they would let me go home, but I'm not gonna
You're
do
not gonna
that.
do that, no, because that just isn't also something, yeah, that you'd want to really do.
I did it twice, but it was when it was the whole Leaf thing, you know.
Yeah.
Obviously I
Oh
was
yeah.
way more unstable emotionally. And I was just like, it was the fucking day that uh it's actually I don't know if this was before or after now that I think about it, but there was one day with Leif, and then there was one day where it snowed randomly. And like, I don't know if it was like early March or late. I think it might have been after, like shortly after. Yeah, I think it was. It was like a couple days after that it snowed, and I forgot my boots at home, and I was in my regular work shoes, and so I was just busting ass just to try to get done before it started snowing.
Yeah.
And I had like a crazy fucking fast day. Like I had everything done. I got back in like 7 hours on the route I'm doing right now. And I just was like, fuck this. I'm going, my feet were soaked as fuck. I was just pissed off and angry.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going home. And they don't, I mean, obviously, if it happens, they're not going to get too worked up, but I don't want to do that, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
Personally, I like my management a lot. I think they get, because it's unionized, I think they get too much shit because it's so easy for us to just put the blame on management and get away with it
Yeah.
whenever they want to. Like if if a driver's pissed off and having a bad day and they're not, doing the best work, it's so easy for them to just cry management's fault or something, and then they just have to take the fucking blame for it
Yeah.
because it'll basically always fall back on management. And I don't like doing that
No.
because I
They
think
kind of.
most of our management is really nice and pretty they're respectful, and on top of that they're understanding. And then also my big boss is Life's uncle,
Yeah.
and I respect him a lot. He's a really cool dude. He's really probably by far the most chill boss I've ever. Like every single time I've ever had any type of comment, question, or concern, or even like, hey, like the other week, like I didn't want to take time off for something, and I was like, hey, I need this day off, and he was like, I'll make it work. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like didn't even question it, didn't bat an eye. So it's like I don't know. I have a lot of respect for him and them, the other upper management too.
Yeah.
Although I'll never go to them for questions because they don't fucking know shit. I swear, every time I've ever asked them a question, it's been wrong. They give me the wrong answer. So I just go to there's this girl who's been here for a while. Her name's Sabrina, and she just knows like everything. She knows all the ins and outs. It's so crazy. Her memory's insane. She knows like every door code for every apartment in this town,
Wow.
every route. I'll be on a random route and I'm just like, hey, do you know the door code for this door? And she's like, can you explain the place to me? And I like tell her what it is, and she's like, oh, it's this. And I'm like, oh
That's
yeah,
nuts.
how the fuck do you remember that? I mean, I'm pretty good. Like I remember, so this route, I know all of them, but there's only like two door codes on this one. We have like the trainer route. That one I know all of them by heart. And then there's one route where I know most of them because it's literally just right. It's like the easiest thing ever.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of them are, to be honest. Fucking apartment numbers.
The
I
apartment
will say
numbers,
though,
like the number of the building.
yeah, pretty much.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I'll,
kind of
I'll
goofy.
I'll be sure to try that next time I'm trying to break into somebody's apartment, which I would never
Yeah, you
do.
can leave
But
that for me.
no, no. I mean, and if that's so obvious where it's just like, I mean, if you try that, it's
It's
not because
literally
you
on
know it; it's
them.
because you coincidentally got it.
It's
And
literally their
yeah,
fault at
yeah,
that point. I think I got a mosquito bite. Got a little itchy, or that's an ingrown hair.
dude. There's ticks out now.
Oh yeah, I should stop walking through fucking high grass.
Oh, I gotta get my dog trimmed up like super a bunch because she's got such long fur. You can't really find ticks in her with how furry she is right now. Oh, I need to call and get that scheduled actually. My neighbor Dan will even take her to it and pay for it. He said. So I have no excuse not to get her scheduled somewhere, anywhere.
Yeah, really. I did just walk through a bunch of high grass. I kind of forgot about ticks. I think we're good though.
I think you're good. They're not really out much yet. I only heard about them from my cousin Jason who went walking like really far with his dog to go like fishing.
Yeah,
So his dog doesn't really, is one that sheds and you don't really have to get a haircut. So
yeah.
they can find him on him. Libby's so furry. She's such a furry little dog. Hi, puppy.
Wait, what the fuck? This really have no flats? There's no fucking way. What? Oh no, it did. I just put them over there. All right, I need to get my ass up. I think I've been sitting here for too long.
What game should I play?
That's a tough question. What do you have?
Well, I've got Call of Duty, Warzone, and Black Ops 7. Modern Warfare 3. I've got Grand Theft Auto 4, the complete trilogy. I've got the Master Chief Collection. I've got Kovacs. I could just aim train. Fallout New Vegas. Splitgate. Overwatch. Halo.
Which Halo?
Halo Master Chief Collection. I suppose I
Oh, so
could
you have
get
them
Halo
all.
Infinite too. Yeah.
I should have bought that. That was on
Team
sale not
Fortress.
that long ago.
Yeah, I got it when it was on sale. Team Fortress 2 is one I've never played before, but I heard it's like
Yes, dude, I didn't even
like
know
the
that was still a
OG.
game.
I got it when I think
Is
I
it
got
the
that on
OG
sale too.
Overwatch, right?
Yeah, OG Overwatch, because they got the classic game mode going on right now, which is pretty fun. Um, you'd say Overwatch?
I have no idea. That was a big list.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah. I mean, I have more than that. I got like Counter Strike.
Ooh, I like me some CS. I haven't played it in a long time though.
Left 4 Dead 2.
Damn, that's a throwback.
Yeah, Left 4 Dead's a good game. Great game.
Oh yeah,
Minecraft. I got Minecraft.
I love. I I'm kind of sad about Minecraft. I used to own it, but they did the whole Microsoft switch,
Yeah,
and I didn't know about it, which I'm surprised because I'm sure it was all over the fucking place, and I just somehow didn't see that they were switching to Microsoft,
yeah.
and so I lost my account. But I bought Minecraft for like $5 when it like first came out, and I refuse to pay fucking $30 for it now.
Yeah. I have it. I have it through Game Pass because I have Xbox Game Pass for the Call of Duty.
Oh yeah,
So, so I have access to it through that. Yeah, I bought it a really long time ago on my dad's computer, on his laptop, but I don't even remember the sign in for that.
yeah. Kind of bummed about that. I'd like to play that again.
Yeah.
My back in the day, my cousin and I we built a Minecraft server together
Like a
and made it
realm.
public.
Oh
Yeah,
hell
we
yeah.
built. Well, he bought a server, paid for like a server. This was when we were like literally like 14,
Yeah.
and it ended up kind of popping off. He had like probably like 200 plus concurrent players like every day,
Holy.
and he was making like he literally bought a car at 14.
Because he was making money from it?
Yeah, because
Holy shit.
basically you could like he set up like in-game purchases where you could get like certain items or currency or whatever,
Yeah.
back then. And yeah,
There's
he bought
still
his
pay to win Minecraft
first
servers
car.
that people make money on.
Oh yeah. We made they're called prison servers. And so basically what you do is you start at like we called it like you started at C block, and all you had was so there was like a open there's basically one safe zone, and that was like the bank area, and then everything outside of that had PvP enabled. And so there was a part where you would go in, and there was basically a big mining thing. So in C block, all you could get was like iron and coal and like the low tier shit and from like the mine, and most of it was stone. And what you would do is you'd go up to this little thing that you could sell your iron at, and once you made enough money, you could move up to B block where you could mine like gold, right? And then you would get like there was better iron drop, better gold drop. And then once you got to A block, then you could start mining, higher stuff. And eventually you could find like diamonds in like the big open area. And there was like other stuff you could do. And we had like properties you could build. You could buy like a property and build your own house. And then also like we had like a underground thing that was like we called it like gang wars.
Yeah.
And you could basically like affiliate with like a gang, and you can uh, get like illegal like contraband. And then we had like the mods and stuff who were like the policing force out trying to find people. Yeah, it was kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
That
We had
sounds
like a
pretty
whole
sick.
thing. Yeah, it was pretty sick, dude. Literally like 14-year-olds fucking balling out.
Making money off Minecraft.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I have both the portals, Portal 1 and Portal 2.
Hell yeah. I played Portal 2 with my girl not that long ago.
Yeah.
She beat it.
Assassin's
fun.
Creed. I've got a few Assassin's Creeds. I really liked Black Flag. That was the one I liked the most so far. I never really played 3. Black Flag was really the only one I really got into. Um, I enjoyed
Yeah,
being a pirate and raiding ships and
what did you hear about that new pirate game that came out
no.
called like what is it called again? It's like Black Wake or something. It's basically like a crafter survival pirate game.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to pick that up. Maybe we'll see. Hopefully these people are home. I keep forgetting to bring my fucking slips with me. These people are never home
Shit.
because I have a letter that requires a signature,
Mm.
but they're just never here. So I can't do anything. Yeah, here. Dang it. I need to come back here afterwards. I can give them. Maybe I can catch them a little later. Keep forgetting. Because technically, what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to leave like a slip that they weren't home so they know to come pick it up.
Yeah.
But I keep forgetting to bring these stupid slips with me. How are they supposed to know that they have a letter that they need to sign for?
Yeah. Oh, so you
Honestly,
leave the
on
slip
me.
and then they know next time.
Well, so basically, what we do is we don't redeliver it. We just leave it at the post office, and then they can call and be like, "Hey, I'll be home tomorrow," or they just come pick it up. Most of the time, they just come pick it up
Yeah.
because post office is so fucking close to everything here. Yeah, dude, I have no idea what to play. I'm an indecisive person.
I
So
have Half-Life 2, Half-Life Deathmatch. I got Fallout 4, Marvel Rivals, Plants vs Zombies, Skate, Star Wars Battlefronts, uh, Stray, that cat game,
oh yeah.
BioShock. Red Dead
Food.
Redemption.
Oh, yeah. Red Dead.
Yeah. Dude, I have an old desktop that's like I need to be using, but it's not work. It doesn't work. It needs some hardware. I tried building it myself, and I don't know. At first, I had a motherboard that needed to be returned, and then I accidentally returned the CPU cooling tower thingy I had. I actually sent the mounting brackets with it with the motherboard. So then I had to use the stock cooler that I had because I had mounting brackets for it, but then it didn't fit in the case. And then like I reapplied thermal paste to the GPU um, because they were only like online. You could look it up. They were only covering like
Yeah.
60% of what they needed to. So I redid that. But that doesn't really fit in the case either. It broke some of the fans, so on the GPU cooler, so I had to have those replaced. And so I don't want to put it back in there if it doesn't fit. And so the whole computer build was just a mess because I wanted to build it in such a small form factor that
Yeah.
it was really tough build. And
I want to do that too.
yeah, I mean it's a nice
I've been.
concept, but I'd rather just build a big one now. Just so it's got better
Yeah.
cooling and everything's easy to build.
I've been thinking about building a mini ATX or like the micros
Yeah.
because I have. Well, I have. It's kind of like my backup PC, but I kind of wanted to use it as like a media center, and I want it in like a smaller form, just so like it's not as like huge and noticeable,
Well, I have a Node
easier to
202,
carry
which
around.
is a really nice case, really small one, and the motherboard still works in the CPU and stuff. What's in
Yeah, I
your
have all the parts.
yeah.
It's so basically I have a oh shit, I have a 2070 Super for the graphics card,
Hmm.
and then I have i9 12900K, and then because they were on sale not
Yeah.
that long ago, they were super cheap. I picked it up for like I think it was like $200 or something like that.
My
Like
graphics card's
250
like
and like
the 3070.
yeah, that's pretty good. Good one. And then I don't remember what else is in there. I think it has DDR5 RAM now.
Dude, RAM is so expensive right now.
Yeah, I picked it up before the whole boom crisis.
I
So
got
I
a
got that.
I got a 4 terabyte M.2 that's in my laptop, and then I also have non-binary memory. So my laptop came with 16 gigs, but I have a 48 gig stick in there with it, so I have 64 gigs of RAM.
Nice.
Yeah, because sometimes I used to like to have a lot of tabs open.
Yeah. See, I only have 32 gigs of RAM. It's DDR5. They're pretty nice. But I never really have been big on having a lot of tabs. So I never really
That was the other thing with
worried
my
about that.
case, my build. Since I didn't have the right CPU cooler on, my 2 RAM sticks didn't both fit because I had a different cooler on, and it was too
Oh
big.
shit.
Yeah, so the whole thing just fucking mess.
And my main PC is kind of a beast.
Yeah.
It was basically before the 4000 series, it was like the best you could get. It also has a 12900K in it. And then 3090 Ti.
3090 Ti,
Uh
goddamn.
yeah, I picked that up.
You're playing
It's
at like
a
4K or 2K with like a ton of frames.
no, I still have a 1080p monitor.
Yeah.
Uh but I mean I could.
Yeah, you could.
I definitely
You
could.
could put that on the 4K TV for
Yeah, for
sure.
sure.
Or
But
run an Oculus Rift or something, get some VR games going.
yeah, no, that thing's a fucking beast. And then I think it's 7600 DDR5 RAM. They're like Corsair. I kind of went. I've always used Corsair products, and they've always been good to me. So I've always just bought from Corsair.
Yeah.
Basically, my whole PC is my cooling is, my RAM is, um, my motherboard is MSI, and then I got a Founders 3090 too. So
Nice. That's even
yep,
better,
straight from
isn't it?
NVIDIA. Uh I mean, yeah, they're the ones who manufacture it. It's
Yeah.
not like a different company. I wouldn't.
I'm an
Better
AMD
is like
guy.
a
I mean, yeah. For some
like
reason, I just latched onto AMD, even though they weren't quite as competitive during my first PC build when I was in high school. But later on, I know they took off with like the crypto Bitcoin mining stuff, and then
yeah. Well,
the
they're more CPU orientated. I know their
yeah,
cards are definitely getting better, and they're more reasonably priced for the output that they give compared to Nvidia. But their CPUs are like insane, like top
yeah,
of the line,
yeah,
like definitely better than Intel, which was why I kind of wanted to build. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to build a micro, and then I wanted to build like an upgrade. So I'd have a media center, I'd have my new build, but with prices being so high, I might just try to wait it out and see what happens. But that's like the kind of shitty thing with like PC parts though, is like there's always something that was I remember when I was trying to build a computer, storage was super expensive
yeah.
and everything else was cheaper. And then now it's RAM that's super expensive and everything else is like so it's kind of like one of those things where
And the technology just keeps advancing, where there's always going to be something within a year that's going to be better than what you have.
yeah, exactly. But I might not even really care. It just kind of
Yeah,
depends though. I'm not like super in need of a new computer, but the biggest thing is whether or not the girly ends up coming here because I kind of have like a 2-year plan. Uh like with or without her is kind of the way I've been thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Is within like the next 2 years, I want to settle down somewhere and probably actually get like a house.
Yeah.
And like, obviously, that very much so is dependent on the market and where I'm at that point in time. Because right now, houses are just not fucking reasonable to look at buying because they're so goddamn expensive. It's insane. But my 2-year plan is definitely to try to own a home in the future, have my own place.
Yeah.
And so it would also be nice because, like, if I feel like if I get a big enough place, too, it might incline her more to want to live with me because her mom could come here. Her mom's on disability,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't mind, helping take
Traveling
care of
to
her.
Suravasa.
Because like a big part of her stress is like, taking care of her mother and having to do that. And if I could just take that load off of her, and then she could just do whatever. We've already had the talks that like if we live together, like she's gonna be working.
Yeah.
Even if she has like a part-time job, like I would. Just this for you today. You're welcome. Have a great day. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm pretty. It just really depends, man. We'll see. I hope in 2 years I could find a place that I could
Lost.
build a house
Yeah.
or have one.
Flashpoint.
It's not gonna fucking ruin my financial life.
My dad's looking at getting a condo that he'd rent out to Throaty Zulu and I.
Oh yeah. That's another thing too, is I also thought about doing stuff like that. Getting condos and like renting them out or something, but I just don't think I have the financial reserve for that.
Yeah.
But if I do buy a house, we'll see. I'm not entirely sure where I'm gonna be at because there's like two possibilities. If I end up getting my own route in Mandan, I'll most likely stay here because that's just such a big part of this career, is like having your own route. And I know it would be nice to have my own route here because I think almost all of the routes on this job are super easy to understand and do. But if in 2 years I don't have my own route, there's a decent possibility that I may move to Sioux Falls because my cousin's from there.
South Dakota's got a lot going on too. It's a cool place.
Yeah, I
haven't spent enough time there. I want to Yeah, I have not spent nearly enough time in South Dakota for how close it is and how cool it is. Like rock climbing, mountains, black hills.
Yeah, it's also closer to Minneapolis, which is nice. And while they still have like really similar weather, it is a little further south and also just kind of closer to some of those bigger attractions because the times that my girl was here, she always came in the wintertime, so we didn't really get to go do much because I didn't really want to drive my vehicle across the country in the middle of the winter.
Yeah.
But that is one thing that I really want to do with her is travel. I want to show her, because she's like super, she sees like all this stuff online about the U.S., right? All the
Yeah.
stupid propaganda, garbage, political warfare, nonsense, right? Like, that's not what makes the U.S. the U.S., right? Like,
Yeah.
what makes the U.S. is like our landmarks, you know, people, like the variation of cultures, right?
Yeah.
And so she's pretty propagandist and
Yeah.
pretty hard to. Well, then the other thing too is she's also so hard stuck in like European culture where like they're much more kind to like their people in certain aspects where like, for example, obviously like healthcare is just provided to their citizens, you know. And then another thing is like something that they do differently than us is like they're if there's like homeless people in town and they come to like, for example, like they have like basic things, so water and bread are like basic necessities for survival, right?
Yeah.
And so if you go to like a bakery as a homeless person and they have leftover bread, they'll give it to you for free because it's like a law, right?
Yeah.
Where that's really, I mean, granted we have like shelters and things like that, but those are American horror stories about certain things with that. But I really do want to kind of try to convert her to liking the US more. Plus, like, as it stands right now, I would definitely be the breadwinner.
Yeah.
And if I had to go there, like, one, while a lot of people do speak English there, it'd be very huge lifestyle change. Not that it wouldn't be for her, which, you know,
Yeah.
I shouldn't think about it like that. But there's a lot of stuff that we're both kind of having to consider when it comes to that. But I feel like if I could be like, hey, like I have a house that has tons of space for privacy, and your mother could live here, like, fine. Plus, the other thing is her mom doesn't like. She's not like the biggest fan of people, right? Which feels like the greatest place to be in the U.S. because, like, in Europe, they're like living on top of tons of other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like over here, people keep to themselves, right? Like, you buy your piece of land, nobody really fucking with your land, right? Unless they're trying to like rob you or something. God bless America, I put them motherfucking in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and then the other thing too is a lot of people like drive vehicles here. Like over there, you walk outside and you're, especially where she lives city center actually, right? Fucking, you walk outside, there's just fucking people everywhere. And so literally what she does to avoid that is she's like on a schedule where she goes to bed extremely early. And then she wakes up like at like 3 in the morning and goes for her walks. Or like here, you don't even see people. Like 90% of people are in their cars,
Yeah.
you know? You don't even see people out.
I cannot be stopped.
So I feel like it's kind of like a pseudo American and doesn't even know it. Her mom. Plus they love junk food and stuff and we have that.
We do have that.
Oh yeah. But hopefully we'll see. Because converting her has been hard. Also, that's the other thing. She hates guns. Because like refuses me to own a gun, and I'm like,
Thought they could keep
well,
me down?
I don't know if that's gonna happen because
Yeah.
I've been kind of interested in getting into hunting.
Yeah.
I want to do that more because I think it's cool. And she's like, well, you don't need to own a gun to go hunting. And I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking learn how to shoot a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Like that's so fucking hard. And like, sure, I can go fishing, but like that's not hunting. It's very different.
And guns,
You know?
guns are kind of awesome. It's kind of what makes America great.
Yeah.
I don't know. I almost always have mine on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have 2 of them actually. I don't even just have one. I'll have 2 of them on, one on each hip. So I don't have to reach for a spare mag. I just reach for the other gun.
Yeah, North Dakota, you can just carry now, right? You
Yeah.
don't have to have a license.
Yep.
It's just open carry now, right?
Open carry if you don't have a round in the chamber. Concealed carry, you can have a round in the chamber. If it's on your own property, you can have a round in the chamber. Open carry. But yeah, we have constitutional, so you just yeah. But you are supposed to have your license or your ID on you at all times with it. Sometimes I've
Okay.
forgotten. Sometimes I'll forget my wallet at home, but I'll have my things with me. Well, I've been shot by the cops too, like plenty, and it's always fine.
What?
It's like never a thing. They're never like, oh, get out of the car. And they never like, they don't disarm me or take them from me or anything like that.
I thought you said you've been shot by the cops.
No.
I'm like, what the fuck?
No, stopped. One of them said, I won't reach for mine if you don't reach. Yeah, one of them said, I won't reach for mine if you don't reach for yours. It's like, deal.
Right. I get it. I mean, like, her thought process behind it is that, like, she doesn't like it because, I mean, part of it is, like, the way she grew up and the people she kind of grew up around were kind of more shady.
Yeah.
But she also just looks at it as, like, people who own them are just so quick to be like, well, I'm just going to shoot someone
Yeah.
if I get into a fucking thing rather than like try to talk it out. But it's like, obviously most people don't do that, right? Like,
I think an armed society is a polite society.
yeah. And the other thing too is like, I'm not the type of person that's actively going to go looking for fucking trouble. You know, I'm not like the guy that's going to go out to a bar looking for someone to pick on me just so I can fucking blow their brains out, you know, like, come on.
And it is illegal in bars, but if you're at a restaurant that has a bar, you can sit in the same section that like families and kids are allowed to sit in. You can still be in there. For example. So like Paradiso.
I'm not gonna go be a vigilante and look for trouble. You know,
Yeah.
like, come on. What are we doing?
For sure.
But that's gonna be one thing that's super hard.
It's so hard
like, I'm almost like
it's so hard to be
about to
persuasive
go
to have a
viral.
conversation with somebody about that and be persuasive. It's so hard. People have
I'm about to go get a fucking shotgun for my home fucking defense, dude.
I have a Mossberg Shockwave. It's not technically legally a shotgun. It treads a very fine line of being called just like a firearm, but it does shoot 12 gauges, which is typically a shotgun. But it's got like a 12-inch barrel, which doesn't sound legal, but it's a felony if you call it the wrong thing. If you called it a shotgun, if you called it a short barrel shotgun, felony, 10 years. But if you just like, if you know, because I did get it taken away from me by the police one time a while ago, and they did try to get me on that. They're like, they called it that to see if I would call it that. And I'm like, that I corrected them. I'm like, it's not a shotgun. It's just a firearm, and but they had like a couple of my guns for a while, but they gave them back because I got myself into some trouble, but I got out of it.
Sure. It happens.
It does happen.
But yeah, I do want to be an owner for home defense because fuck that. I live in Manda and I am kind of a little worried.
And just for the sport too, like triple
Yeah,
gun.
also hunting.
Yeah. So I'm a vegan, but I'm in favor of like ethical. So here's the thing about hunting that's really interesting. 300 years ago, 99% of people hunted, 95% of people hunted. Nowadays, like 3% of people hunt probably. So it's kind of like a lost tradition.
Yeah.
And I think it would give somebody who practices it so many other benefits that would spill over into other aspects of life, like patience, calmness, awareness.
Right.
Probably just those things, but but also then, yeah, I think learning how to shoot well, like whether I think archery would be like the coup de grace, because I was listening to a Joe Rogan once where this archer was on and he was talking about hitting this target like 60 times in a row and about it's, I don't know, just about how you like have to be so present to be able to release it right every single time, 60 times in a row, and that he and his son both did this crazy challenge that's like really hard 60 times in a row, and I think he or his son did it like twice in a row, so like 120 arrow bullseyes like at a crazy distance.
I think I might have
And
seen this
yeah,
podcast as well.
I need to rewatch it. It's a really old, it's an older one now.
Yeah. I used to be big into watching Joe Rogan, like, I don't know, probably like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, hunting is definitely something that I want to get into, and I'm not going to be fucking. As much as I would like to shoot a bow and arrow, I think it would be a cool skill to learn. Like, I'm not going to.
No, it's not
carry that
practical.
over
It's
to
not.
hunting.
It's not. It doesn't defend
Yeah,
you.
it's fucking hard.
Yeah.
It's literally so. I've listened to like the podcasts on like how practical it is, even in a hunting setting. Like, you have to be so damn close, right? Like,
Yeah. Hanzo is not a realistic expectation.
no. Well, it would be cool to like do as a hobby. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna go fucking bow hunting like ever. That
Yeah,
sounds
just the target
awful.
shooting, or like I've messed around a little bit with carp bow fishing.
Sure. Is
And
that pretty difficult?
I didn't do it the right time of year, so I barely saw any. So I really didn't get. I only got a few shots out off my dad's pontoon. He let me take it out on the water without him, which was pretty cool. So I just went over to that marina that's in Mandan,
Yeah.
and I just kind of hung out there, had a beer. Didn't get anything, but then I had this bow that somebody gave me, because my last bow got stolen. But anyways, the bow that I have now, somebody fucking came here and I let them look at it and hold it and stuff, and I wasn't really paying attention, and all of a sudden I just heard the bow go off, like they pulled it back and released it. They dry fired it, which you're not supposed to do. So like
Yeah.
immediately, like when I came back later that day and I looked at it, like the bowstring's all fucked up, like unwound, kind of like
Uh-oh.
like when you have strands of something that, and it just like unwinds kind of and falls apart, and so he fucked it
Yeah.
up. So now I have to get that restringed, I think,
Yeah.
which is lame, but
That's shitty.
yeah. Yeah, I heard it go off and I was like, God damn it.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see though. I'm
Arriving at Antarctic.
probably gonna get something, but I'm probably gonna wait because my cousin's coming to town in a couple weekends. I don't know how hard it is to get into shooting ranges here, but I kind of want to do that with him.
Yeah. Dude, BHS, Bismarck State College, excuse me, they have a shotgun. They have a team that shoots like the clay pigeons, I'm pretty sure. I was interested in joining it. They even put me in a group chat, but then I was more interested in doing like track and cross country.
No unnecessary risks.
Yeah, I know. I have I have some cousins in Marshall, and they go hunting, and that's who I kind of want to go do because I haven't really gotten to hang out with them a lot in a while.
Yeah.
And so what I wanted to do was just tag along one time and like get a feel for the experience because they do deer and pheasant, I believe.
Yeah.
And then my cousin, he's been super big into pheasant hunting. He just bought a dog for it. He has a German short-haired pointer. And he's sunk a ton of money into that thing. It's
The
like,
dog?
Oh yeah.
That's
for
cool.
like retrieval.
Yeah.
'Cause he goes bird hunting. And his dog is super cool. He's bringing it up at the end of the month. He's gonna come here and stay for a little bit. And then him and the wifey and the dog. But yeah, that dog is so sick, man. He had it shipped off to like a school where they train dogs.
Yeah.
You can get that thing like down to, like army crawling.
Yeah. That's sick.
Yeah. And the other thing too was he was like, yeah, he's like, I kind of enjoy like hunting, like pheasant hunting and stuff. And he was like, the reason I do it now is like literally because of the dog. He's like, I love watching the dog. It just knows what's going on, and he's like, it's like my favorite thing.
Yeah.
Like it makes him so happy to like.
The dog has
watch
so
the
much
dog.
purpose. The dog has
Yeah,
more
right?
purpose than we do.
And it loves it, you know?
Yeah.
Gets all excited when they get in the truck. Knows where they're going. But yeah, that's something that I really wanted to get into as of more recent. Just because he talks about it all.
Yeah.
And he's always been, like I said, we're 6 months apart, so like,
Yeah.
and for no good reason whatsoever, we've always just latched onto each other. Like when we were little kids, like my mom and his mom would talk to each other all the time on like landline and stuff back in the day when we had that. When we were like super little, and for no good reason, we'd always want to talk to each other. We just sit on the phone, and then we started getting into like games together, and we've just always been super close. So I don't know, like any hobby I kind of picked up, he also started kind of pick up, and whatever he kind of picked up, I would kind of do the same thing. It's always been like that. But he keeps talking about going to the range and shooting and hunting with the pup.
Yeah.
So I'm like, but I kind of want to be more, I don't know, I kind of want to do like bigger stuff. Like I want to go deer hunting. That
Yeah.
sounds fun. Obviously, I think the part that's going to gross me out is like when you have to like skin it and shit.
Yeah.
I think that's when I'm probably going to lose a little bit of the enjoyment.
Like I don't really want
It's
to
like-
skin anything. Because I'm not going to eat it anyways. I would just give it away.
Oh, I'd eat it.
Yeah.
I'd be so happy. That's free food, man.
I heard deer stink really bad. Mule deer in
Oh, yeah, I'm
particular.
sure. Yeah, definitely eat that motherfucker. I love like deer jerky and stuff. Oh god.
Yeah.
I'm starving. That shit's so good. What time is it right now? Do you know?
2:48.
I was pretty much right. Told to my boss that I would be done with this in 8 hours, and I think I'll be done a little before that.
Nice.
I'll be back to truck and just see if my girl is online. If she is, I'll probably dip out for a bit and go chill and chat with her.
Yeah. Yeah, I might go see my cousin Jason's. We built a blacksmith forge, which is really cool. So we're working on some blades.
It's sick, dude.
Yeah.
I should tell my girl that. that's what she does for work. Is she sells like it's kind of like a all-purpose like kitchen store,
Yeah.
but specifically they sell like really expensive like knives and like different like
Best round.
they have like swords and stuff too, like katanas. So she's very
Yeah.
and part of her job is like learning about that stuff, like how it's made, what type of metal it's made with, like the purpose of each knife and blade that they have and sell. And then also she goes around and buys out other companies.
Yeah.
Right, so
when I get the
if they
most
have a
kills.
competitor that's either going out of business or stuff, they do business with them, buy them out real quick.
Pre-flight
But,
checklist complete. Running
Yeah,
clean
she'd
and
love
hot.
that. That'd be cool. If she comes
Yeah.
down, you'll have to.
Yeah, my cousin is
Show
making
us.
like a kitchen knife right now.
Sit.
I'm making more like some like tactical survival knives, like some that would be good if you're out camping. Which is made from like a like like a sawzall blade or like a one of those reciprocating saw type things where it just kind of vibrates and can cut through shit.
Yeah.
They have the saw blade side on one side and the other side is just like flat and dull. That's the side I'm sharpening, so it'll have a saw blade side and a sharp side. So that's so I have a few of those, and I just kind of have to make handles for them, and then I don't really want to sharpen the hell out of them until they're on a handle, because I feel like if it's not on a handle, it's more likely to cut me.
Yeah. Right.
But that's what those are the ones I'm starting with, and then I also I guess I have some other ideas as well, but like using what would be really cool would be using deer antlers for the handles. Oh, the other thing I'm working on, I took a lawnmower blade and I flattened it out because they're not flat, so I just flattened it out completely on both sides, and I'm thinking of like turning it into like a machete that's like flat versus like one that would be curved, I guess. So
That sounds cool as fuck.
yeah.
That was something we wanted to do when I was in Amsterdam with her, because they have this like town that is like kind of known for having like stuff like that in their country.
Yeah.
But we ended up getting sick for like a week, which kind of sucked and ruined a bunch of plans. So I'll definitely have to mention that, because it's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, so I might go out there later. He invited me out after the track meet to go hang out. We play Minecraft usually.
Alright, my girl is on. I am going to dip out for a bit.
Thanks for chatting.
Good chats. Yeah,
It's been a pleasure.
Yep.
Catch you on the
We will
flippity
talk
flop.
later.
Excellent.
Peace out.
Justice reigns from above. All systems nominal. On the move.
the game.